What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Auto Expert. Today we're diving into one of the hottest segments coming out of China, luxury and high-tech MPVs. And trust me, these aren't your typical boring family vans. These things are redefining space, comfort, technology, and performance. We've got three absolute heavy hitters lined up: the powerful and futuristic Zeekr 009, the ultra-smart and tech-focused Xpeng X9, and the incredibly practical extended-range Galaxy V900. Each one offers something completely different, from insane electric performance, to business-class luxury, to road trip dominance with massive range. So if you've ever thought about what the future of family vehicles looks like, this is it. Let's jump in and see which one truly deserves the MPV crown. Let's start with the first MPV in today's lineup, the Zeekr 009. And right from the moment you see it, you realize this thing is built to make a statement. This is not a soft, family-friendly minivan. It looks like a rolling luxury fortress, bold, confident, and futuristic from every single angle. Up front, the Zeekr 009 has one of the most recognizable faces in the MPV world. That massive, vertical front grille instantly grabs your attention. It's finished with premium metallic detailing and strong geometric lines that give the car a serious, almost premium SUV-like presence. Combine that with the full LED lighting signature, sharp, ultra-modern, and incredibly bright, and you get a front end that looks more like a luxury concept car than something actually on the road. The LED daytime running lights stretch wide and high, creating a very distinct, almost signature look at night. It's the kind of car you recognize instantly, even from a distance. And when the headlights come alive, the animation and lighting effects add to that futuristic premium vibe. Moving to the side, the Zeekr 009 keeps this powerful and solid design language. The proportions are big, clean, and elegant. No unnecessary curves, just smooth panels, straight character lines, and an overall design that screams premium confidence. The floating roof design, blacked-out pillars, and chrome accents all add that luxury limousine feeling, but in an MPV format. And because it's fully electric, there's no need for traditional vents and intakes, which helps keep the look sleek and minimalistic. The wheels are another highlight. Large, stylish aero wheels not only look high-end but also help improve efficiency and reduce noise. They fill the arches perfectly and really emphasize how substantial this vehicle is. Around the back, the Zeekr 009 continues to impress. The rear design is clean but dramatic, with a huge full-width LED light bar stretching across the entire tailgate. It gives the car a super modern and high-tech appearance, especially at night. The rear glass is massive, offering great visibility while also completing that luxury VIP shuttle look. And again, everything feels solid, premium, and intentionally designed. Overall, the Zeekr 009's exterior design sends a very clear message. This is a luxury vehicle first, an MPV second. It's bold, it's futuristic, and it absolutely stands out on the road. If you want attention, presence, and that wow factor every time you pull up somewhere, this thing delivers in a big way. Stepping inside the Zeekr 009, you immediately realize this isn't just a family MPV, this is basically a private luxury jet on wheels. The interior feels incredibly premium, modern, and honestly, way beyond what most people expect from a minivan. Everything you touch feels expensive: soft leather everywhere, high-quality materials, ambient lighting, and a super clean, minimalist design that looks straight out of a high-end luxury lounge. The cabin is extremely quiet too, thanks to excellent insulation and the fact that this is a fully electric vehicle. The seating experience is where the Zeekr 009 truly shines. The second row is pure VIP territory, huge captain's chairs with heating, ventilation, and massage functions, the kind of seats you'd normally see in a luxury executive sedan. There's tons of legroom, reclining functions, footrests, and individual armrests, so passengers can literally relax like they're flying business class. Technology is everywhere. Up front you get a massive central display, a digital instrument cluster, and an elegant, futuristic dashboard layout. Passengers in the back get their own screens, climate controls, entertainment options, and even features like a fridge in some trims, perfect for long road trips or business travel. And despite all this luxury, the Zeekr 009 is still incredibly practical. There's great space in all three rows, smart storage solutions, and a layout designed to keep every passenger comfortable, no matter where they sit. So yeah, inside, The Zeekr 009 doesn't just compete with traditional MPVs, it challenges luxury SUVs and premium limousines. This is comfort, technology, and premium lifestyle all rolled into one interior. Alright, let's get into the heart of the Zeekr 009, what's under the hood and how this MPV actually moves. Because make no mistake, this is one of the most powerful and capable electric people movers you can get. On most configurations of the Zeekr 009, you get a dual-motor all-wheel drive, set up with a combined output around 450 kW, which is roughly 603 horsepower, and a massive 693 Nm of torque. That's supercar-level grunt in a vehicle that's built to carry 6 grown adults comfortably. With that power on tap, Zeekr claims a 0-100 km/h sprint in about 4.5 seconds. That's approximately 0 to 60 miles per hour in the low 4-second range. For context, a traditional gasoline minivan might take nearly twice that time. Top speed is also impressive for a vehicle of this size, topping out around 200 to 210 kilometers per hour, or roughly 125 to 130 miles per hour, depending on the exact variant you choose. Range and charging numbers are equally noteworthy. With the larger 140 kilowatt-hour battery pack, the Zeekr 009 can achieve up to around 822 kilometers on a single charge according to the Chinese CLTC testing cycle. That's over 510 miles on paper. While real-world EPA/WLTP numbers will be lower, it still gives you confidence for long trips without constant charging. And if long distance is your jam, charging won't slow you down either. The 009 supports fast DC charging from 10% to 80% in around 30 minutes, so you can top up quickly on road trips. On the road, this power translates into a driving experience that's surprisingly dynamic for a vehicle this big. The instant torque from the electric motors gives you smooth, seamless acceleration, no gear shifts, no turbo lag, just pure thrust when you call for it. The all-wheel drive system keeps things confident and planted, whether you're merging onto the freeway or navigating snow and rain. At the same time, thanks to a sophisticated suspension setup with independent multi-link rear geometry and air suspension options, the ride stays composed and comfortable, plush enough for executives in the back, yet controlled enough that the driver never feels like they're behind the wheel of a bulky van. So in the Zeekr 009, you don't just get enough power, you get it in a package that's usable, refined, and genuinely entertaining to drive, making this MPV one of the most compelling electric people haulers out there. Safety is a major part of what makes a family MPV truly compelling, and Zeekr didn't cut any corners with the 009. The body structure is engineered with a mix of high-strength steel and aluminum to create a very rigid passenger cell, while the battery is placed low in the chassis to improve stability and better protect occupants in a crash. In crash testing under China's CNCAP program, the Zeekr 009 earned a 5-star rating, with excellent scores in frontal impact, side impact, and safety assist categories, one of the strongest results among large electric MPVs tested so far. Inside the cabin, safety features are comprehensive. You get 7 airbags, including full-length curtain airbags that cover all 3 rows of seating, and ISOFIX mounts for multiple child seats, making it genuinely family-friendly. On top of that, the active safety suite includes autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go capability, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system, all designed to help prevent accidents before they happen. While we don't yet have crash ratings from Euro NCAP or North American programs like IIHS or NHTSA, largely because this model isn't widely sold in the US or Canada yet, the safety structure and advanced driver assist systems show a strong commitment to occupant protection. In practice, that means the Zeekr 009 aims to deliver both passive protection and a collision and proactive support to help you avoid one in the first place. So whether you're thinking about long family road trips or daily school runs, the Zeekr 009 safety package gives a high level of confidence and peace of mind behind the wheel. Now let's talk numbers, because the Zeekr 009 isn't just big and luxurious, it's also priced in a premium segment when you bring it to the US and Canadian market. Import estimates suggest the entry-level 108 kilowatt-hours all-wheel drive version would start around $64,000 to $66,000 USD, while the 7-seat variant could be roughly $66,000 to $68,000 USD. Once you factor in typical destination charges, import duties, compliance costs, and regional taxes. The realistic on-the-road starting price could land closer to $75,000 to $85,000 USD in the US, and $85,000 to $95,000 CAD in Canada for a well-equipped trim. At the top end, especially for long-range battery packs, luxury interior packages, or special editions, prices could push into six-figure territory, rivaling premium electric SUVs like the top trims of the Mercedes EQS SUV or high-end Tesla models. That places the Zeekr 009 firmly in the luxury electric people mover category, not in the mainstream minivan price bracket. So for viewers in the US and Canada, expect pricing that reflects its premium positioning, powerful performance, long range, and first-class comfort come at a serious but competitive price in the EV landscape. Next up, we have the Geely V900, a bold and practical MPV from one of China's largest automakers. It's designed to carry 6 to 8 passengers comfortably, with a focus on space, versatility, and long-distance travel. While it's not flashy like some luxury EVs, the V900 makes a strong first impression with its commanding size and modern design. Let's take a closer look at what makes this MPV stand out. Let's take a closer look at the exterior of the Geely V900. From the moment you see it, you notice this MPV is built for presence and practicality. It's big, really big, with a length of around 5.36 meters and a wheelbase over 3.2 meters, giving it commanding proportions that clearly communicate space and comfort inside. The front fascia is bold but refined. A wide grille stretches across the front, accented with horizontal chrome details that give it a modern and sophisticated look. The LED headlights are sleek, sharp, and fully integrated into the grille design, giving the V900 a cohesive face that looks contemporary without being overly flashy. The bumper is robust, hinting at durability and strength, important traits for a vehicle aimed at long-distance travel or family use. Moving along the side, the V900's long wheelbase is immediately obvious. The doors are large, the greenhouse is expansive, and the clean, straight lines emphasize functionality while keeping the design elegant. Chrome trim along the windows adds a touch of sophistication, and the subtle character lines prevent the exterior from feeling boxy. The proportions make it clear this is a 6 to 8-seater designed for comfort, yet the stance remains balanced and confident on the road. At the rear, the design stays purposeful. Full-width LED taillights give it a modern touch, while the strong rear bumper conveys solidity. There's a practical tailgate for easy loading, and the overall rear view complements the front and sides, creating a unified, robust look. Even though the V900 is primarily about practicality, Geely managed to give it a sense of elegance and refinement that suits both family use and business-oriented travel. In short, the Geely V900 exterior is all about balance, bold presence, modern touches, and maximum functionality, without sacrificing style. It's a vehicle that communicates space, comfort, and reliability before you even step inside. Stepping inside the Geely V900, the first thing you notice is how spacious it feels. With a wheelbase over 3.2 meters and flexible seating for 6 to 8 passengers, there's plenty of room for families, business trips, or long-distance travel. The cabin is designed for practicality without feeling cheap. Soft-touch materials, well-finished surfaces, and a clean layout make the interior feel modern and inviting. The seating is configurable and comfortable, with reclining second-row captain's chairs in some trims and a versatile third row that can fold flat to increase cargo space. There's ample legroom and headroom in every row, and large windows let in plenty of natural light, enhancing the sense of openness. Technology is integrated intelligently. You get a digital instrument cluster, a large central touchscreen for infotainment, climate controls that are easy to reach, and multiple USB or wireless charging points for passengers. There's also attention to storage, cup holders, door pockets, and a roomy center console make it practical for everyday use. Even though the focus is on space and functionality, the interior feels cohesive and modern. Geely managed to combine comfort, flexibility, and technology in a way that makes the V900 not just a practical MPV, but a pleasant place to spend time on short trips or long journeys. In short, the Geely V900 interior emphasizes comfort, versatility, and user-friendly tech, making it a family-friendly and business-ready MPV that works for nearly any situation. Now let's talk about what makes the Geely V900 move. Unlike some MPVs that feel sluggish, the V900 comes with a range-extended hybrid powertrain, combining a 1.5 5-liter turbocharged gasoline engine that acts as a generator with an electric motor outputting roughly 340 kilowatts, or about 456 horsepower combined. This setup delivers plenty of power for a vehicle of its size, giving it confident acceleration and smooth highway performance. Thanks to the instant torque from the electric motor, the V900 moves off the line effortlessly. While exact 0 to 60 miles per hour times haven't been officially published yet, the combination of electric boost and the range extender makes city driving and highway merging feel surprisingly responsive for a 6 to 8 passenger MPV. You get the immediate thrust of an EV without worrying about range. The gasoline generator extends your total driving range to around 1,200 kilometers, which is perfect for long trips. On the road, the V900 feels stable and planted. The long wheelbase and carefully tuned suspension absorb bumps and rough pavement effectively, keeping the cabin quiet and comfortable for all passengers. Steering is precise enough for everyday driving, and the vehicle remains composed even at highway speeds or during lane changes. Regenerative braking adds another layer of refinement, helping recover energy while providing a predictable, controlled braking feel. For long-distance family trips, the combination of smooth acceleration, ample power, and stable handling makes the V900 a practical yet enjoyable MPV to drive. In short, the Geely V900 proves that an electric extended MPV doesn't have to be boring. It's powerful, smooth, and reliable, delivering both comfort and confidence behind the wheel, whether you're in the city or on the open road. Safety is a key factor for any family or travel-oriented MPV, and the Geely V900 takes it seriously from the ground up. The vehicle's structure uses high-strength steel strategically placed throughout the frame to create a rigid safety cell that helps protect occupants in the event of a collision. The battery pack and electrical components are also well shielded and positioned to minimize intrusion into the passenger compartment. In crash testing under China's CNCAP program, the V900 achieved a 5-star rating, with strong performance in frontal impact, side impact, and safety assist categories. These ratings indicate that both adult and child occupants receive good protection in a range of collision scenarios, exactly what you want in a family or multi-passenger vehicle. Inside, the V900 comes equipped with a comprehensive airbag layout, front, side, curtain airbags covering all rows, and additional driver's knee airbags in many trims. Isofix anchors are standard on the rear seats, so installing child seats is secure and straightforward. Active safety systems are also substantial. You'll find features like autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, and a 360-degree camera system that helps you navigate tight parking situations and crowded roads. These technologies work together to both reduce the likelihood of crashes and assist the driver when visibility is limited. While North American crash test ratings from programs like IIHS or NHTSA aren't available yet, largely because the V900 hasn't been officially launched here, the combination of strong structural engineering and modern active safety systems gives the V900 solid protective credentials in real-world driving. That adds confidence and peace of mind whether you're running errands around town or heading out on a long trip. Now let's talk about price and where the Geely V900 could realistically land if offered here in the US or Canada. Because this isn't a budget people mover, it's a large, tech-rich MPV with long-distance capability. Based on estimated import pricing and comparable segment positioning, the Geely V900 could start around $58,000 to $62,000 USD for the base range extended trim once you include destination, compliance, and typical regional fees. In Canada, a similar starting point would translate to roughly $75,000 to $82,000 CAD on the road, depending on duties and provincial taxes. For higher trims with more advanced features or luxury options, expect the price to climb, potentially into the $70,000 to $80,000 USD range in the US, and $90,000 to $100,000 CAD in Canada. That places the V900 competitively against premium 3-row SUVs and other large electric or hybrid people carriers. In short, you're not getting a cheap minivan, but rather a spacious, long-range, highly versatile MPV with real value for what it offers. Now that we've covered the Geely V900, let's shift gears to something more futuristic and high-tech, the Xpeng X9. Unlike the V900, which focuses on practicality and long-distance comfort, the X9 takes electric MPVs to the next level with cutting-edge technology, sleek styling, and performance that rivals some of the most advanced EVs on the market. Let's see what makes the X9 stand out in this segment. An exterior Xpeng X9 right away. You notice this is a very different take on the MPV. The X9 combines the spaciousness of a large family vehicle with the sleek, futuristic design language of a premium electric SUV. From the front, the X9 makes a strong impression with its wide, aerodynamic grille-less fascia and ultra-thin LED headlights that stretch toward the fenders, giving it a distinctive, high-tech look. The sculpted hood and bold character lines create a sense of motion even when the vehicle is standing still. The overall silhouette is smooth and coupe-like, with a gently sloping roofline that sets it apart from more traditional boxy MPVs. Yet, despite this sporty styling, Xpeng has maintained a tall and roomy greenhouse, ensuring excellent headroom and visibility inside. Along the sides, the X9's aerodynamic design is complemented by flush door handles and large, multi-spoke wheels that fill the wheel arches nicely, emphasizing both elegance and performance. Chrome trim is minimal, keeping the look clean and modern, while subtle creases in the body panels add depth without cluttering the design. The rear of the X9 is equally striking. A full-width LED light bar connects the sleek taillights, giving the MPV a futuristic signature, especially at night. The rear hatch is large and practical, blending function with style seamlessly. The overall impression is a vehicle that's luxurious, tech-forward, and athletic, yet still unmistakably an MPV designed for families or executive transport. In short, the Xpeng X9's exterior combines futuristic EV aesthetics with practicality, giving it presence, elegance, and aerodynamic efficiency. It's a modern interpretation of what a premium electric people mover can look like. Once you step into the Xpeng X9, the first thing that strikes you is the cabin's futuristic, tech-savvy design. It blends luxury, spaciousness, and cutting-edge technology, making it feel more like a high-end electric SUV than a traditional MPV. The dashboard is dominated by a massive curved touchscreen that stretches from the driver's instrument cluster to the central infotainment display, creating a seamless, high-tech look. The materials are premium, soft-touch surfaces, leather accents, and sleek metallic trims give the cabin a refined feel. Ambient lighting adds to the modern atmosphere, enhancing the sense of space and sophistication. Seating is spacious and extremely comfortable. The second-row captain's chairs offer ample legroom, recline, and optional massage functions, while the third row remains accessible and usable even for adults, making the X9 a true 7-seat electric MPV. Technology is everywhere: climate controls, wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and an advanced infotainment system ensure both driver and passengers stay connected and comfortable. The minimalist, clean design emphasizes openness, with large panoramic windows letting in plenty of natural light, giving the cabin an airy, luxurious feel. In short, the Xpeng X9 interior perfectly balances comfort, technology, and style, offering a futuristic and practical space for families or executive passengers alike. Let's move on to how the Xpeng X9 performs on the road. Unlike a traditional minivan, the X9 is fully electric and packs serious power for a vehicle of its size. The top-of-the-line trim includes 2 electric motors, producing a combined output of approximately 500 kilowatts, or approximately 670 horsepower, with instant torque exceeding 900 Newton-meters, delivering supercar-like acceleration while comfortably seating 7 passengers. The result? 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour, in just 3.8 seconds, which is astounding for a vehicle of this size. You feel this instant electric boost the moment you press the accelerator, smooth, silent, and incredibly responsive. Unlike typical combustion engine minivans, there's no lag or gear changes, just pure, linear acceleration that's both engaging and effortless. Handling is surprisingly confident for a vehicle of its size. The X9 is built on a low, rigid platform with independent suspension all around, minimizing body roll and providing the driver with precise steering feedback. Despite its size, it feels stable and grounded, even in tight turns or when changing lanes at high speeds. The regenerative braking system adds another layer of control, providing smooth deceleration while simultaneously recuperating energy to extend range. The range is also impressive, With the largest Xpeng battery option, the X9 can travel up to 750 to 800 kilometers on a single charge on the Chinese CLTC cycle, combined with DC fast charging from 10% to 80% in about 30 minutes. The X9 is fully capable of handling long-distance trips without frequent stops. On the road, it strikes an excellent balance between sportiness and comfort. The cabin remains quiet and calm, and the suspension absorbs bumps while maintaining passenger stability. Even when fully loaded, the X9 maintains smooth acceleration, high stability, and excellent traction in all weather conditions thanks to its all-wheel drive system. In short, the Xpeng X9 is more than just a futuristic electric minivan. It's a high-performance, long-range, and incredibly refined people mover. It proves that a large family or executive car can be simultaneously exciting, smooth, and functional. Safety is a top priority for the Xpeng X9, and it shows both in crash testing and in its advanced driver assistance systems. In official CNCAP crash tests in China, the X9 earned a 5-star rating, performing very well in occupant protection and active safety categories, which shows the structure and restraint systems do their job in real-world scenarios. The X9 comes with a full set of passive safety features, including multiple airbags covering front, side, and curtain zones across all 3 rows, ISOFIX anchors for secure child seat installation, and a high-strength body structure designed to resist impact forces. On the active safety side, the X9 is equipped with autonomous emergency braking, AEB, with forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot detection, traffic sign recognition, and rear cross-traffic alert. These systems rely on a combination of millimeter-wave radars, ultrasonic sensors, and surround cameras to monitor the environment and help prevent accidents before they happen. Higher trims add even more advanced sensors and computing power, enhancing performance in complex traffic situations, even without North American crash test ratings yet. The combination of a 5-star CNCAP result and a rich ADAS suite gives the Xpeng X9 strong safety credibility for families and tech-savvy drivers alike. Now let's talk about price and where the Xpeng X9 might sit if it were available in the US and Canada. The long-range variants start around $50,000 to $52,000 USD, with higher spec trims going up to roughly $58,000 to $60,000 US before adding destination, import duties, and local taxes. Once you factor in fees and regional taxes, a realistic on-the-road price in the United States could be around $60,000 to $70,000 USD. And in Canada roughly $70,000 to $85,000 CAD for well-equipped trims with longer range and advanced technology. This positions the X9 competitively against premium electric SUVs and larger EV people movers, offering 7-seat comfort and cutting-edge tech at a price that's realistic for families and tech-savvy buyers alike. So, let's summarize and compare these 3 Chinese minivans. Each offers something unique. The Zeekr 009 stands out for its power and luxury, an all-electric minivan with supercar-like acceleration, high-tech features, and a refined, spacious interior. If performance and premium comfort are your priorities, this car is hard to beat. The Geely V900 takes a different approach. It's more traditional yet extremely practical, with an extended range for long trips, a spacious and versatile interior, and robust safety features. It's the choice if you need reliability, flexibility, and comfort for family or business trips. Finally, the Xpeng X9 combines futuristic design with cutting-edge technology. It's an all-electric minivan with impressive acceleration, a high-tech interior, and extensive driver assistance systems. If you're looking for cutting-edge EV technology in a large, comfortable minivan, the X9 is your best choice. Ultimately, the best choice depends on what's most important to you: performance and luxury, practicality and long-distance reliability, or futuristic technology and advanced safety. All 3 options prove that Chinese minivans have significantly exceeded traditional expectations, offering real options for both families and tech-savvy drivers. All information has been personally curated by me from the vast amount of vagueness in this vast world. If you enjoyed this car comparison format, be sure to like it and let me know in the comments which cars you'd like to learn about. Which Chinese cars can compete with American and European models in terms of performance? Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the latest news in the automotive industry. This was the Auto Expert channel. Bye everyone.